my memorable moment, my most memorable moment, and I debated with this, but I went ahead and picked the one that I was actually a part of. I say a part of. I was in attendance for, and Chad, you were there too. Yeah, no, it is not the Donald Trump versus Rosie O'Donnell. That was at St. Louis Raw. This was Ric Flair's retirement. It was 2008. It was the night after WrestleMania 24. And Chad and I had gone to 24. We saw the Shawn Michaels Ric Flair match. We hadn't planned on going to Raw. We got back from Universal Studios and we were looking online. And Chad's like, the Four Horsemen are going to be at Raw tonight. He's like, we have got to go. So we got in the car. We drove downtown. And amazingly enough, we got tickets for the show, and we got good seats. And we are actually, if you look at the Ultimate Ric Flair DVD collection, you see Chad and I in the audience. We're on the opposite side of the hard camera. So
I don't know if that's a good selling point, Kevin.
That is a good selling point. But seeing my icon, you know, to me, the guy that I, you know, to me epitomized professional wrestling, to see him not only wrestle his last match at the time and see the send-off that he received, and then after the camera stopped rolling, you know, you saw the Four Horsemen come out, you saw you know, Chris Jericho and Triple H and Shawn Michaels and those guys say goodbye, but then Vince McMahon came out, The Undertaker came out, and it was a big to-do. It was an emotional night. You know, fans were crying, Triple H was crying, Ric Flair was crying, Vince, you know, everybody was so emotional. And to be a part of that live, you know, I talked earlier about, you know, watching from home, but there is that being a part of that raw moment and being there live and being a part of that. And I'm thankful that I was, and, you know, it was a great memory.
And the thing about that memory is, the sad part of it is, I really don't think we will ever see somebody get that kind of send-off again because of how Ric Flair followed it up.
I agree.
WWE gave Ric Flair something no one had ever had. They gave him a moment that millions of people shared, and then he just went and crapped all over it, for lack of a better way to put it, by doing everything he did after that, going to TNA, continuing to do blade jobs at his age,
yeah,
doing all of that, screwing over Ring of Honor and all these companies, and now Ric Flair's illustrious career brings him to being the special guest host at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Thank you, Ric Flair, for following up on...
It just goes to show what can happen if you don't, you know, plan. You know, you know, you can listen to the show before ours if you need some advice on that too.
Yeah.
But just follow your savior.
Wow.